everyone, I'm Cheng, and my topic today is a new start, which is my L1-P1 speech about icebreaker. Towards the end of high school, seniors all around the world is asked the same question. What do you think college life is all about? And for everyone, there's a different answer. Some will say it's about partying and making friends, while others will say it's about studying hard and getting a degree. Well, for me, I think college is a place where I can redefine myself, where I can get a fresh new start. And I think the fact that I graduated from the International School of Kuala Lumpur, which is a school no one has heard of because no one is here in NTU, is a great thing because no one will have a predisposed impression of me, and whoever I choose to become in college will be what everyone remembers me for. Now, over the past month of college, I've experienced three main changes. Changes in my mentality, in my lifestyle, and finally in my social interaction. And that's why for today's icebreaker, I don't want to talk about who I was back in high school or middle school. I want to talk about who I am and who I want to become. Now, firstly, mentality. Back in high school, I have a very bad attitude and mentality about work and school. Having been basically the top 5% student, I was complacent. I was arrogant even. I thought I never really have to pay too much attention and put in too much energy to get good grades. And I'm used to that. Except right now I'm in NTU, computer science. I'm surrounded by some of the smartest students from Taiwan, and every one of them is either way smarter or way more hardworking than I am. And I realized I can't pull off what I did back in high school anymore. They smashed my naive idea of work, and right now I realize I have to start working really hard in order to get that A, unlike high school. And that's a great thing because that sets me up for future. And for that, I am truly grateful for coming to college. Back in high school, I was also kind of a nerd, and when I have free time, which I do have a lot of them, I usually spend it on YouTube or browsing through Reddit. But right now, I'm in college, and I'm living by myself in dorm, and I realized I need to start taking care of myself. I need to start taking care of my own body, and that's why I joined both the volleyball team and the badminton team. Now, I'm not good at sports at all, and I'm really bad at both of them. But I think there's a sense of joy when I started playing them. After the first few days of pain, especially after volleyball when both my forearms are swollen and I could hardly get off the stairs, I realized that I really do like playing these sports. The ecstasy that came with the fact that I've devoted all that I have into perfecting this one sport, and during this time I can concentrate so hard that I forget about everything else. It's something I haven't felt in a long time. I felt alive when I'm playing these sports, and I'm grateful for that. Moreover, this is not just about exercising. It's about the fact that I'm stepping out of my comfort zone and trying something new. I've been wanting to play volleyball for maybe 2 or 3 years by now, but I've always found excuses to not commit. I've always found excuses like school is hard, school is busy, even though it's really not, back in high school especially. But I stopped myself. And right now, I'm not stopping myself anymore. Now that I'm in college, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone and I'm trying new things, and I'm very grateful for that. Lastly, it's about social interaction. Back in high school, for 8 years, for basically 8 straight years, I have a very small and arguably unhealthy group of friends. I was afraid to step out of my comfort zone and meet new people. I always stick with who I'm comfortable with, and that's not a good thing. But now that I have a new mentality on life and I have changed my lifestyle, I think I've become more optimistic, more outgoing, more extroverted, and I've made a lot of new friends. Take, for example, Mandarin class. When I have to switch schedule because I have conflicted schedule, and I'm in a room full of students from the School of Management. I didn't know anyone, but I decided to strike up a conversation, and that's how I know Annie right over there. Thank you. But the point is, I'm starting to step out of my comfort zone, and I'm finding all these people, and I'm striking up conversation. I think that's a good change, a change that comes of coming into college. And I've extended my social circle, and for that I am truly grateful. Now, over the past month, I've been very busy. I was either studying hard or playing sports or hanging out with friends. I've had less free time than I ever had. But at the same time, I was more happy than I ever was. So today, I don't want to talk about who I was back in high school, the nerd, the socially awkward, the complacent, the arrogant person I was. But I want to talk about who I am today and who I want to be in the future. I want to be someone who is open, who is happy, who is optimistic, who is involved in so many things, who has a lot of great friends, and that is who I want to become. Thank you.